I didn't see. Usually, I think people get reports before announcements happen,
Yes.
but I didn't really see the ESPN deal coming. The WWE ESPN deal
No, no, no,
that
no,
kind of
no, no.
took me by surprise when I saw it myself.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. What did you think about that when you got the information, when you got the news?
Okay. Considering WWE's relationship with ESPN over the past like few years has
Yeah,
been pretty good, especially with how they display like WrestleMania and things like that. I thought it makes sense. But then once you add in all the other things, like how are people going to watch, or is it going to cost more, or things like that, and they've there have been some reports that came out, even like you. I think you had tagged me in something that they kind of clarified on everything that
yeah.
you got a like cable provider or whatever it is
If
that
you have ESPN linear, period, yeah,
yeah,
ain't
like
going away.
you should be okay. I I think it's a cool move. I think it's really good. Um, because Triple H, he's kind of already established like, sure, these people are like, they're just putting on a show.
Yeah, he's
But
Dana White. He's a Dana White of this shit. Yeah.
yes, yes. So like, but
If
he's
there's one thing
still
that Unreal Show has been
yes,
saying and showing is that. But
yep,
go ahead, we'll get back.
yeah,
We'll get on that
yeah,
too
yeah.
later.
We're
But
gonna
go
get on
ahead.
that too. Yeah, we're gonna get on that too. He wants to establish a kind of like that sports feel to it. So what no better than ESPN? And I know ESPN is kind of controlled by Disney as well, so it's kind of under that umbrella as well. So I think
Yeah,
it could it could work. I think they said it was it starts as early as what 2026.
I mean, this ain't the first time WWE. Am I wrong? Is Fox owned by Disney?
No,
No. Disney only owns 20.
yeah, they only know like
I
what
think
20.
that's yeah. So they don't own the network, Fox
Yeah,
Network. So never mind.
yeah.
That
It's
would be a
only
conflict because FS1 and ESPN are competitors. So never mind.
yes. I think it's a really cool move. Um, Triple H wants to establish that sports type feel to wrestling, especially specifically like WWE, of course. And I think it could
Lee
work.
Fitting is back. Lee Fitting is back with the fam, man.
Yes. Actually, yeah,
He found his way back.
yeah. He finally, yeah, he did. Absolutely, he
I
absolutely
wonder
did.
how instrumental he was in this.
Yeah, I want, man. That's been quite the deal. I mean, to the B man. I mean, they've been ever since Triple H kind of took control. They've been kind of like money wise, it's probably
Yeah.
the most they've ever had. Like money, especially since like the TKO deal and all that is insane. I wonder, did they explain what they're doing with the library on with like Peacock and all that? Have they
No, they
explained?
haven't, and I really hope that's clarified because I do want to get on that. As far as the ESPN deal is concerned,
Mhm.
I had my concerns with it
Yes.
because I'm echoing like crazy.
Are you?
Mhm.
Sorry.
As I was saying, no, I had my concerns with it myself. Especially when the report came that ESPN is having a different tier of their app where it's going to be $30 a month, and that's where the WWE PLEs are going to be. Now, I come from the era where pay per view events were $50 a month, so I in no way think this is the worst time, even if that was the case. But at the same time, when we used to spend $10 a month, 10 years ago, then it was 15 or whatever Peacock is now. I don't even pay attention to 30. That is a little aggravating. But then I saw where apparently there's a report going around that If you already have ESPN linear through like say like YouTube TV or something like that, which we do because how else are you gonna watch SmackDown, so to speak? As long as you have ESPN, because is one thing what the report said is basically ESPN doesn't want you to get rid of cable, so they don't want to add anything that's gonna make you want to cut that cord. So one thing they not gonna do is do that. So apparently you should be good if you have ESPN in any kind of linear fashion already. So that means I'm in the clear because I got YouTube TV. So hopefully we good on that end, but we don't know. I mean, it's so damn early. But there's a few things with that. One, I don't know why SmackDown doesn't air live on Peacock because Peacock is going to air every NBA game that's going to be on NBC is also going to be streamed on Peacock. NFL Sunday Night Football is aired on NBC and it streams on Peacock simultaneously. The same thing with what else is it? Oh, Saturday Night's Main Event, same thing. So I don't understand why SmackDown isn't always isn't streamed on Peacock as well. Now I know NBC isn't the same as USA Network, so maybe they just try not to neuter USA. Maybe that's kind of why because a lot of people they know that if SmackDown is available on USA Network and Peacock, most people are gonna say, well, I don't need this cable thing. I'm just gonna go to Peacock. That's got to be the reason. I think that would help SmackDown out tremendously if it was available on Peacock as well. But whatever. Another thing that you said about the catalog, I'm interested because one thing this Netflix thing has shown me is that they're not interested. I don't think Peacock was because they launched with WWE or close to it and they really needed the numbers. Netflix and ESPN ain't hurting for numbers like that. So Netflix is in no hurry. We still don't have all the back catalog of Raw, and I don't think we're going to because it's been it's been over 6 months. It's been over 6 months, and we've got nothing. We've got select episodes from over the years, and that sucks because I was really watching. I've been watching a lot of like 03, 02, 03 episodes of Raw, and I can't do that. That's been completely stopped since they got off of Peacock. So I don't know. That part kind of sucks. I don't know if ESPN is going to do the same thing, and if ESPN is going to do the same thing, where they're not worried about, they'll probably have all the WrestleManias, all the SummerSlams. But if you want to watch Taboo Tuesday 2005, or the wrestling classic of '86, or Tuesday in Texas of '91, or Bash at the Beach '96, all of WCW pay-per-views, I think we're in some shit. I don't think we better hope that the WWE Vault YouTube channel really comes in clutch because I worry about that awesome back catalog. When it comes to that, I hope Peacock at least keeps that if ESPN is gonna not be serious about uploading it. But that's the only thing I worry about, man.
They could, they could keep that on there. They keep that catalog on Peacock because I feel like WWE, they kind of have their hands in a little bit of everything. They got Netflix. There's a few things on there. And you got USA. You got SmackDown over there. Then you got NXT on CW. And you got
it's so strange.
You got Evolve on freaking Tubi.
That's cool. That's cool.
The little biographies and shows like that on A&E.
Or A&E and LFG and all that.
Yeah, LFG. Like they have their hands in a little bit of everything. I don't see why they can't just maybe hopefully strike a new deal with Peacock and just keep the catalog over there. I personally I would do that. I think it's just probably much easier that way. Unless they can move it to ESPN and probably maybe upcharge on when it comes to like the pay-per-views and stuff and things like that.
Oh, I hope I really do hope the pay-per-view model is dead. I hope it continues to die because it's an outdated model. when Vince McMahon decided to get rid of the WWE to start the WWE network, I just remember how big of an idea that was because pay-per-views were going for 50 a pop and he was about to sell them for $10 a pop along with the back catalog. So you're also killing DVDs. But him or someone on his team knew that this was the future, and that's 100% right. I mean, you look at all these big boxing matches that are on Netflix now, not on Showtime pay-per-view or HBO pay-per-view. They're on Showtime. Uh, WrestleMania and all these big shows have been on Peacock forever now. They're gonna be on ESPN. So I'm really hoping the pay-per-view model dies because I feel like it's outdated. It was revolutionary for its time, but it's gone. I hope AEW strikes a deal with HBO Max for live pay-per-views, or at least free on Amazon Prime, something like that. I'm ready for pay-per-views to go away. We already paying too many subscriptions, man. We paying too many subscriptions for all this shit to sit around and pay $50, man. Miss me with that.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, they need to just get rid of the pay-per-view model. Like, there should be
Just the industry period.
Yeah, if you're going, if you as a streaming service are going to incentivize like people coming to your app and downloading it and paying for certain plans and things like that, you gotta have something that's going to grab the people's attention. Of course.
Not only that, but I mean, like college football used to have pay-per-view games. You know what I mean? Like there was a time when if a network didn't pick up a game and it was like a bullshit game, but you just didn't want to miss your team, you'd have to order the pay-per-view or go somewhere like a Beef O'Brady's or Hooters or wherever to see who's going to be catching it, who's going to be playing it and watch it there. And now that there's SEC Network and Big Ten Network and ESPN3, that's been outdated. I feel like just across the board, pay-per-view's over with. Remember all the titty pay-per-views that you would see on the when you would scroll on the TV guide, you should be reading the name, Busty Milfs 5 or whatever, like, and it'd be like $55. That shit's dead. That shit's all in our pocket. You know what I mean? Like just period. It's not just wrestling. It's not just football. It's like period. Like every avenue, every genre of entertainment you can think of. Pay-per-view's dead. You used to be able to order movies on pay-per-view. No one is fucking trying to do that when they have 4 or 5 apps that they're already paying for. Just like every avenue of pay-per-view, period. That every part of entertainment that use pay-per-view, you can't tell me it's not outdated. I think UFC is gonna be the big one. And since WWE and UFC are under the same umbrella now, that TKO umbrella, that's gonna be interesting to see if UFC does the same thing. If UFC has their paper, if they do the same deal with ESPN, that is what I'm looking forward to. I honestly believe Dana and UFC are probably going to be looking very closely to see how it works in WWE. Not only that, but they're also probably watching the boxing fights on Netflix. That's probably something Dana's watching very closely. The fights on Netflix and what WWE's about to do on ESPN, and they're probably watching very closely to see what they're going to do. Because I don't know what their buy rates is looking like. But I know they're probably not as strong as they were just because of how the industry is.
I know if you have like ESPN Plus or something like that, you can get like those UFC pay-per-views and things like that. I know that for sure. I seen it on there. We're already paying for, you can pay for Netflix and Hulu and Peacock and all these other things. Like
Hulu is going away. Hulu is just going to be a section of the Disney Plus app. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, damn. I mean, I knew it was coming. Like something had to be coming.
That's one less app we got to worry about. Put that on the Disney. Now you just paying for one app. I'm happy for it.
Yeah, but how much is that going to be? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I pay for the bundle anyway. I got the Disney bundle, so I couldn't even tell you.
You got the bundle. So
the ESPN app is so fucking aggravating. I got to sign in every time. every
Real?
single time. Yeah, and
Oh,
they're such a pain. It's such a pain in the ass. At least on my Xbox it is. On my phone it's fine. But yeah. I mean, but
jeez.
I'm interested in how all that works.
Hmm?
I'm interested to
Yeah,
see how.
yeah, because I'm once you go on the Disney Plus or whatever, I saw like, oh shit, they got Hulu on it and all that. I was like, all right, cool. And then I'll see like some of the Disney shows and things like that on Hulu, and all right, okay, cool. They must be kind of working together or whatever. And then obviously months or so down the line and everything, and the news that just came out that they basically get bought out, and it's gonna be just one whole thing. I just hope it's not a crazy charge or anything. 'Cause I'm paying for no ads, and it's not a crazy amount of money either. It's not a crazy
On
amount.
what on which app is this? Disney Plus?
Hulu.
Hulu. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got ads on Hulu. I
You
got
do?
ads on Hulu.
I got
Yeah.
no ads is like $18.99.
The only thing I don't pay ads on is Netflix and Peacock. I got ads on everything else. Are you keeping Peacock in 2026? That's the question.
I don't even know because
I don't know either.
I honestly just got rid of it. I'll be honest with you, I just did.
You got rid of Peacock?
Yeah, I just did. I haven't until like the 24th or something like that.
Oh, you just going?
Mine went from $7.99 to $10.99. I was like, nope.
Oh, you just about to go on your?
Not starting this now. Not starting it, bro. No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. So I'm gonna go to. I don't know because I enjoy the movies that they have on there. A lot of the Universal movies that be adding on there pretty early. I enjoy Bel Air a lot. I love Bel Air. I want to get more into Twisted Metal.
I've been wanting to
few-
watch it, but I'll probably check it out or something.
Yeah, yeah. There's a few things on Peacock that I've liked. That I wouldn't mind keeping.
I still was trying to watch because I've been meaning to watch Bel Air. So I know you had told me about it. I just never watched it.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. I think they've done a good job.
And I promise I'ma take it to the peak. I was on fumes, now I'm on full, no pool. I remember when my tank was on E. I swear. Bet on me,